Hello everyone, welcome back to Adventure in Sanctuary. You join us today as we embark on our fifth session, I believe it is. Yeah, fifth session, and we are ready and raring to go. We don't have one of our three with us today. We've not got Dorian, who is sadly, well, not sadly, he's unable to make it because he's got other commitments that he's doing. Currently traveling around the world, so good luck to him on that one. But no, we will be getting him back in the new year, so he will be rejoining us then. He'll just have to watch this episode at some point and just bring himself up to speed as to what's gone on, see what's happened in his absence. But we wish him all the best, safe flights and safe journeys, and come back to us soon. Okay, I do apologise if I sound a little bit off from what I normally sound like. I don't know if that's the case, but I feel a little bit under the weather, as it is the end of the year, and general sickness bugs do tend to get around the UK quite a lot. So, sadly, I think one of them's gripped me. But yeah, like I said, we are ready to go. So I'm going to do a quick recap of the previous session, see what you've missed out on, and of course, if you like the sound of it and you are joining us on this session alone, then you can always go to the previous videos on my playlist on my channel. You can find them on YouTube. And yeah, you'll be able to catch up from the very beginning and find out exactly what's happened. There are some really good moments, some really great moments with the, especially the most recent events that have been going on. So without further ado, I'm going to dive into the recap. There it is, and once the recap's done, we will join the two players that are with us. We do have Lyra and Cornan with us today, and we will get straight into action from there. So, from session 4 to session 5, here's a brief recap. Welcome back, my friends. When last we met the party, they were stood on the surface inside the town of Tristram, and were deep in a discussion on what to do next. The most spoken about topics of interest were the poison water supply, and of course the recent harrowing experience at the hands of the butcher. Once they had prepared fully and decided on their next course of action, they departed for the labyrinth level 2 once more. It took them a short amount of time to reach their destination, and upon setting foot off the stairway down on to floor 2, Cornan decided to go ahead of everybody and scout the area first. Seeing that it was safe to proceed, the rest of the party caught up to him and stood at the first split in the passage here. One direction led them towards the closed, bloodied doorway of the butcher, and a bend around the room he resides in will lead them to a group of idle zombies, while the other way led them along a long and straight passage which had stone coffins lining the walls, and it too turned its direction sharply towards the right, further along towards the far end. Opting to avoid going anywhere near to the butcher's room this time, the party took the other passage instead and turned the corner at the end of it, only to see a large cave mouth on the furthest wall they faced. It wasn't a stone wall like every other wall they had seen. No, this seemed like it was more of a natural design altogether. Guarding this cave entrance were two groups of enemies, a handful of demons, and a couple of skeletons. Cornan tried to get the jump on the enemy, and sadly failed, which resulted in the skeletons targeting him with their bows and loosing their arrows first. Cornan took both the aimed arrows to the chest as he tried to dodge out the way, and instantly fell to the floor as he was left unconscious. Lyra rushed to the side of Cornan, administering some aid in the form of healing potions. Then, once he was on his feet again, the party quickly worked together and dispatched both groups of enemies. Following the battle, they searched the entire area thoroughly, which revealed to them an unlocked and safe to open chest, which was left nearby. Moving on quickly from the combat area towards the cave, the party travelled down a thin, naturally shaped passage which opened out into a dimly lit but wider passageway. Travelling along this new path towards the centre of the cave itself, they noticed small amounts of what seemed to be warm campfire light shining out from areas on both sides of the underground passage. Upon inspection, it was clear that the fallen demons had made encampments within the cave and were holed up on either side of the main passageway. Without being seen or detected in any way, the party set up their ambush on the first camp, and with their combined attacks wiped out the fallen there in mere seconds. Exploration of the first camp revealed a small section of it tucked away behind a wall that divided the far end of the camp itself, and very conveniently there were 2 chests found within the small alcove. Cornan and Dorian both took a chest, each, whilst Lyra searched the tents there. And whilst Cornan opened his chest safely, with very little effort, that's more than could be said for Dorian's performance. He instead attempted once more to kick the lid open, and in the process triggered a lightning Nova trap that hit everyone within range, and left both Lyra and Dorian with the shocked condition upon them. However, the treasure found inside the chest was worth the initial pain, and so they all scooped up what they could and moved back to the main passage to prepare their ambush on the second fallen encampment. Once again, they made very short work of this fallen within the camp, and passing through this one, they once more discovered that yet another chest was hidden towards the rear of the encampment, within a small alcove, which, through possibly feeling paranoid and not wanting to risk blast to the face of static energy, Cornan opted to open the chest they found there and made it look very easy. They all collected the treasure once more and headed back to the main passageway, and with only one direction left open to them, they boldly stepped forward into the darker third passage and were soon heading towards the back of this cold and damp cave. Carefully they approached a turn in the path up ahead and listened carefully while stood near to a connecting wall. They were sure they could all hear the gentle trickling sound of natural running water, and it was definitely nearby. Eager to see the water source they so desperately sought out, the party turned the corner and ran directly into a few on guard flesh clan goat demons carrying large sharpened axes with them, who promptly, of course, attacked the party on sight. The battle ahead was fierce and rapid, with favour seemingly heavily leaning toward the party, as very minimal effect was needed to rid the world of these beasts. The moment that the final goatman demon fell to the overbearing power of the party, the quality of the natural spring nearby was noticeably improving by the second, until it was free from all of its impurities once again and was fresh enough to drink there and then. Using an old empty glass vial once used for a potion, Cornan reached into the water and scooped up a sample of the purified water to show Pepin later on. Then the whole party searched the entire area around the fresh water, and the bodies of the goatmen had already begun to fade away at that point, and with the mission completed, the party decided it was time to head back up to the surface. They took the known route back through the cave and cathedral and passed through the floors quickly without any delay. Soon, they were all back in town. Once back inside Tristram town centre, Cornan took the sample of water he had collected and spoke to Pepin, who thanked him and the rest of the party greatly, and as a reward, he parted with a unique ring. Meanwhile, Dorian visited the other townsfolk. He visited Griswold for equipment repairs and to trade spare weapons with him to make some coin and free up some inventory space. Then he headed over to the bridge to visit Witch Adria in her secluded shaded hollow, where he purchased some items that would definitely be helpful for his adventuring. Lyra, on the other hand, had no need to visit any of the merchants at that moment, and so slowly headed to the tavern, where she chose to await the others. Eventually, after all business was concluded, all three of them ended up at Ogden's Tavern, where they sat down to a warm meal together. They shared a few alcoholic beverages to wash it all down, and to take the edge off just a little. Not as much as Farnham does, but whilst they enjoyed a short rest in each other's company. They conversed about recent events, and one topic of interest was how they oddly all remember, very faintly, meeting a cloaked skeletal figure carrying a large scythe, yet the details of meeting such a thing and the reason as to why they would eluded them. Was it real, or was it just a shared dream, one they had all somehow experienced together? At the same time, there were many possibilities. Maybe the Butcher had a special demonic ability to make people hallucinate, or maybe he used a special dark magic power to infuse on his cleaver, or just a substance placed onto it like a blade venom that can cause the same effect. Who really knows? So we rejoin the party at the end of their short rest in town. Lyra and Cornan are ready to go, but Dorian is happy to finish his meal, have a few more drinks, and sit this next one out. And so it's here where we begin our next session of Adventure in Sanctuary. Okay, everybody. So we are currently in Tristram. You just spent a short amount of time over with, or enjoying the hospitality, shall we say, of Ogden and his tavern. Having a nice warm meal to fill your bellies, washing it down with some alcohol, some of your choice. He has a few different types for different tastes. He has some wines, he has some ales, stuff like that. Even some stouts. And you spent a little while just relaxing and contemplating about what to do next. Dorian has expressed that he's not ready to head out, but you, Cornan, and you, Lyra, are ready to go. So, agreeing to meet up with him either within the dungeon or back in town. The agreement is made, and off you go. Just as you go to leave the establishment, Ogden approaches you, Cornan, and beckons you over to him.
Okay, yeah, I'll head over to see what he's got to say.
Yep. He does seem to be a little flustered, shall we say. There's a look of concern on his face that you've seen all too well. Given the fact of where you've come from, you see this kind of despair and kind of hopeless, or feeling hopeless, and powerless to do anything about something that you know is really eating at you. You see that on all the children's faces and the people that you've encountered in the past, where you grew up. He clears his throat and says to you,
"The village needs your help, good master. Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albrecht, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form."
This does indeed sound troublesome, shall we say?
indeed. You I don't know if you were speaking to Dorian about this at some point, but he has a very loose idea about what's going on. Obviously, being from one of the regiments in the King's Army. Who?
No, he hadn't mentioned it.
Well, he was sadly part of one of the regiments in the King's Army that was sent away to Westmarch to deal with a very phony, made-up war that was never meant to be. It was purely the acts of a maddened king, losing his mind, being controlled by something unseen or unknown to him. However, you have heard the name Lazarus pop up. And he is very closely knit to the king, obviously being his royal advisor. But also there was a darkness within Lazarus that managed to taint the king as well. So this is where everything started to stem from. Obviously the events that unfolded from that point on leads to this moment here. So yes, King Lyric was killed at some point, and his body was buried within his own cathedral, 3 layers below the surface. But whilst he has risen, or has been told or said to have risen, and is now controlling his own followers, if you want to call them that, he's unable to exit the labyrinth at this point. Whether that will stay the case, nobody knows. But at the moment, there seems to be something which is holding him back. It could just be that whatever has caused him to raise and all of his soldiers just isn't strong enough to support the body, and needs to keep it within a certain distance of itself. Otherwise, that energy that is used to animate the dead will just dissipate. Because it's kind of like stretching a rubber band too far. Yeah, it will just snap at one point. That's what's believed to be the case. They have to remain in the labyrinth to remain animated. If they come outside it, it's most likely that they just perish. But there's also the creeping idea that that's not the case, and that there's other more sinister reasons for him to be there. Maybe he's there just to collect more souls that try and trying to wipe him out. And because it was all like a vengeance thing anyway. So the army returned. They were not happy with the king, and so they noticed his madness had grasped him far too much. He'd committed acts of horrible, inhumane acts towards the people of the town of Tristram, which at the time was a much larger town, possibly even at some point a city. And now it's basically what you see it is now. It's a shell of itself. But yes, that's the situation at the moment. We'll move Dorian over there into the... He's enjoying himself somewhere. That's the situation that the town are facing now. So not only is there a big demon known as the Butcher running around killing people and slaughtering anything that moves within his sight, man, children, women, doesn't matter, he's not bothered. There's also now a risen Skeleton King.
Lovely.
So things are obviously improving. I mean...
Never simple, is it?
No, not a problem. This is just everyday life.
Hmm.
Skeletons rising all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. So you would have got the idea of that kind of that energy, that animating energy, when you burst open that barrel. When you were down on, I think, floor 2 last session, and you did in fact see that there was a skeleton bones or pile of bones that were under that barrel, and they just animate the moment that the barrel was broken open, and they just literally form straight into the skeletal form that you know. Before then, you hadn't seen anything like assemble in front of your eyes, but this time you did. So there is a force that is able to make these things. As long as they've got all the parts, they can make them. And you witnessed that yourself. So there's troubles here that go a lot deeper than you might have initially thought.
You know when you have the idea just to get out of town?
A lot of people try. The problem with that is that once you are in, it's almost like you can't leave unless something lets you go. There are these mystical, almost wraith-like creatures that will slay anybody who tries to exit the town without some form of protection that they've got or an allowance they are allowed to come and go. It's a strange law that seems to grip everybody who enters. Some are allowed to come and go as they wish. Others are not. For instance, the townfolk that you see, like Pepin and Ogden and everyone else, apart from not wanting to leave their homes because they're stubborn and they love their homes, they've seen what happens to people that try to leave that aren't supposed to go, and they just get slaughtered. So whether that would be the case for you, I can't really say at this moment. But it is a risk nonetheless. And this information was imparted the moment that you got into town. Ogden did tell you about the Dark Riders.
So this is officially the Hotel California.
Yeah. Yeah. Check in and you can never leave.
All right. Another thing that Dorian did mention was that he got a item that can identify.
Yes, he does.
Was that the staff?
Yeah. He managed to identify a staff of Identify, which is kind of ironic, but yeah, it means now he has a permanent way of using Identify as long as he keeps it recharged.
How many charges does it have?
That one in particular has 3, I believe.
And how would he recharge it?
He would go to Adria, and you would have to pay big monies.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
He did. I'm pretty sure he wrote it down. Yeah, consecrated staff. Yeah, he didn't write it down on his sheet. Maybe he wrote it in his journal. Probably not, but it doesn't hurt to look. Wrong person. Nope, he didn't. Right. Okay. Let's just double check this one. Holy healing. I thought I actually put it onto his sheet, but it doesn't seem to be there now. Interesting. Well, The staff is there on his sheet, but it just doesn't have any details for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, it's 3 charges.
Cost to it.
Yeah. 3 charges. Adria, once the charges are gone, or if you get low, you can always go to her and she can recharge it. Where are we? Systems, town services. She will charge you for a magic staff. Recharging a staff costs 200 gold,
Which is cheaper than one identify. Works out quite economical.
Yeah.
So it was 250 to identify, wasn't it, from
her? From her, no. Identify from Kane is 100, but the scroll individually are 80, I think, at the moment. So, it was cheaper to buy the scroll overall, but the scrolls are a limited amount, obviously, because they're an item; they have to be created. But whereas you pay a little bit more, but you've always got the option of getting something from Kane. So it depends on how much you want to spend, and also if you've got the money to spend in the first place.
that is the kicker. Right, gonna have to go around with these unidentified items for a bit longer.
Okay. Who's having the ring, the unique ring? Is anyone wearing that one?
Yeah, I put it on pretty much straight away.
You've got it?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's see. Ring quest item. So what we'll do is we'll just grab the details of the ring. Where are we? Armory. It is there. We'll just grab that from Discord. We'll put that into your character sheet. And it's called Truth. There we go. Okay, so that's added to your sheet. We need to give you plus 10 to your HP.
Oh.
Need it today.
Yeah, I need it every day.
So that'll put you on what, 21?
Yeah, 21.
Yep. It's not going to heal you, but it will give you a maximum boost. And then you've got magical damage reduced by 1, which is nice. So that means any magic damage you take at all will be instantly reduced by 1 point. That
is always a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. And you've still got your amulet, which gives you
-1 to
-1
cold damage.
Cold. Yep, absolutely. And then on top of that, all physical damage as a special. So this is a special thing that is purely linked to this ring. It can be on other things, but you won't find this in say the lists where we got all the affixes and stuff like that. You won't find it there. So this is purely for unique stuff. So that is written on your sheet now.
Let's see that. Yeah.
There we go. So you are effectively reducing all magic and physical damage by 1 point, which isn't bad. But the main takeaway from this is the plus 10 to HP. That is going to save you for a bit, I think.
I think that will do very nicely.
Okay, so you're wearing the ring. Okay, made a note. Wonderful. Okay, so guys, what's your decision on what you want to do?
Could I don't know if you guys did it after I left last session. Did anyone did we spend enough time to use hit dice?
Yeah, you're short resting, so you can use hit dice.
Yeah, I'll use my
and MP dice as well.
hit dice.
Great roll.
Yeah, second one. Nice. There we go.
Do you need anything, Lyra? You got a little,
Just check.
you do a little top up. You're 7 of 12 at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, 20 out of 21 for Con. Con, do you want to do any MP top ups? Because you're 2 out of 7 at the moment.
I will do actually because it comes in handy for searching.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Where's the MP?
Should be on your character sheet on the right hand side. You'll just have to see where it says MP dice.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Let's see.
And then you just roll that manually.
So it's a D6, isn't it?
Mhm.
There we go.
Not bad.
Oh,
Not
that
bad
brings
at
me
all.
back up to full.
Yep.
Superb. Right, ready to go again.
Alright.
Yeah, we're going to go see.
So you're 1 down from maximum HP. You are full MP. 9 or 11. And 10 out of 12 HP. Okay, great. And Dorian sat there stuffing his face. Okay then. Right then, folks. When you are ready, move your tokens to the church and let's get this going.
I think it's that time of day again. Hey, Laura?
Oh, yeah, let's bring it on.
Yep, while you do that, I'm just going to check the resting and the time of day. So we are on 8:30. So it is 8:30 PM.
Oh, so the church is still glowing then.
Oh yes. There are slight differences to day and night here, but generally there's a big gloom that hangs over this area, and it just doesn't seem to shift at all. So everyone's in near enough perpetual darkness of some level, shall we say. It's basically like UK weather.
Yeah.
It's all dark and gloomy, apart from the rain. But yeah.
Apart from 3 days a year when the sun comes out.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So, half hour to get back to where you are, with all the trekking time and etc. etc. So we are looking about 9 o'clock. We will put Dorian. We will not do that. We will undo that if I can. Stretched him out a bit. We'll put Dorian back over there on the platform that everybody is in the abyss. And we'll get you guys to move over to here on group. And now you got rid of your condition, that one. Lyra, you are still suffering with the shocked condition. It is not going away. So you are lit up in a yellow hue for your token. What I can do actually is I can do this if it's easier. There is a lightning symbol. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. So that's more of an indicator, and then you can go to your normal colour unless you get frozen. Right, so you are back on the second floor. Obviously very close to where the butcher resides.
Yeah, we'll leave that door alone.
at least for the time being. Okay. I'll leave it with you.
Right. I'll step off and scout ahead. Two, three. Nine.
Every time you see that huge bloodstain grouping over here, you get chills down your spine. You know what that connects to. It's like a trail of death. It is a stark reminder.
Yeah, I'll try and skirt round it this time.
Yeah, I don't want to leave too many footprints if we can help it.
Well, that blood's an absolute bitch to get out of leather.
Yeah.
Alright, so I signal the Lyra to hold. I turn around and whisper, we've got 4 zombies up ahead.
Now, if you want to, you can...
Do we have a synchronized attack again? Because that worked quite well last time.
Well,
Yeah.
if you can do one of two things. You can either engage them from a distance, obviously, and try and take out as many as you can, but that will initiate combat instantly. Or you can attempt to skirt around them and ignore that group.
What's going to benefit us in the long run?
We're going to have to deal with them one way or another.
Well, if you can sneak
Yeah,
past, technically you don't need to. But obviously it's very risky. Well,
Very risky.
Sneaking past, if we make too much noise, we're going to still alert them anyway.
And then we're going to be closer than what we'd like to be. Shall we have a synchronized attack? I think we're going to have to deal with them, but do it at range.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to go for?
And I can see this one most clearly.
Yeah, there's a one here as well. Forward. Oh, it's a different colour. Yeah, if you take the one that you indicated, I'll take this guy just to his left. It looks like a bluey colour, or maybe grey.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like a blue-grey colour, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
Like a zombie that's been left out in the cold.
It's going to get even colder because I'm going to frost him in a second.
Ooh, very nice.
Right, so you're going for the flesh-coloured zombie. I'll go for the blue guy. And right, let's have a go. Synchronized attack.
All right.
Oh, 21 to hit.
Great
I was going
job.
to say, have we got advantage with it being a sneak attack?
Yes, you will do.
Oh, I forgot to put advantage on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not going to roll quite as good as that with advantage. Forgot.
Just do another,
Do another one.
normal roll.
Yeah, another normal roll. And we'll just take the highest. Okay, so 21 is the highest.
Crit.
4 points of cold. And you
Very good.
criticaled. Wow. Okay. Well. Right. So 1 second. So that's going to be cold damage of 4. Yeah. Okay. And oh, that's just yeah, that is your sneak attack.
Oh,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
sneak attack's the 2+2.
Yeah, I've just never seen a crit sneak attack rolled up ever. So I didn't realize it doubles that as well. So that's really good. So 2, 4,
15 all in.
it's going to be more than that because it's going to count as a powerful hit as well. So you're going to get your proficiency bonus, which is 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 6 piercing, and then 7.
That's 17 all in.
Yeah, it is rolling dex. That's good. I'm
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
checking.
I checked that first as well.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get bitten like last time.
Yeah. So how much you doing total?
17 in total.
Beautiful. So, as you would expect, from a very skilled marksman, such as yourself, the arrow sinks straight into the temple of this creature, and without even needing to do anything extra, it dies instantly. So what is yes?
That's what we like to see.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, you rolled a 1. That's why it's 7. Okay, that's yeah. Okay. So yeah. So as you can see, that extra, the brutal damage or that I add for the criticals has turned your 1 into a 7. So that's why I do that. So you don't get cheaped on the dice roll. But yes, I mean that was a incredible shot there, Colin, and you've wiped out the new one without even seeing anything what you can do. Or so, yeah, you'll have to find
we
out
know
in
one thing for
future.
certain: he can die.
He can die, yes, absolutely. A lot easier, obviously, because they're a bit more squishier than what skeletons were. So your damage is going all the way through. But yes, he goes down very quickly. As for the zombie, he does take the damage. He is now under a movement condition, so we'll put him like that. Yeah, they're slow to move anyway, bloody hell.
Oh, yeah, they're full intelligence, do they?
No, they do not. How much do they lose for that? It is 10 feet. I can barely move. Okay, that's fine. Yep, so until the start of Lyra's next turn, this guy can barely move whatsoever. Where are we? Oh yeah. I need the because that is going to be initiative for the ones that are remaining. Very well. Let's get the initiative order up. 12 and 18. Just roll your initiative again for us, Cornan, just so I can add it in. Yeah, there we go. 18. There we go. We'll just hide that. Yeah, I got a little bit click happy and removed the wrong one. But yes, you are in there at 18, so we'll put you there.
Seen that, thank you.
I can't see the zombies being able to beat that, but obviously they're going to get their roll. So we'll see what happens here. Zombie initiative. Oh, not bad for zombies.
Decent roll.
Not bad for zombies, even with their -2. So they will be going before you, Lyra, ever so slightly. We'll put him here. Okay, we'll leave that up. All right. So, with you winning the initiative of the round, Cornan, we are with you.
I will have a pop at this guy here.
Yep.
Who's the only other one I can see other than Lyra's slowed guy.
Yep, that one. Gotcha.
So it's not going to be a sneak attack anymore.
Nope.
So it's just a straight roll here. Ooh.
11 hits.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yep.
And 3 damage.
Yep, these are incredibly weak or easy to hit. The only issue is you're trying to kill them off, as you know.
Mm.
Where are we? Okay. Yeah, that's done. You're doing piercing, that's fine. Okay.
And I will then...
Yep.
I'll then move back to this back wall.
Oh, wow, okay. Yep.
There, I've got a bit better view.
Alright.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, so slowly stumbling forwards towards their attackers. 1, 2. They move as a group towards you, and that's going to be their turn. Lyra, you're up. Take yourself off mute. You there, Lyra? She's not shown as muted. Where are you? Lyra.
Maybe the dogs were kicking off.
Oh, I'll give it a few seconds, and if I don't hear anything, then I'll get you to just take your turn again. I'll give her a dodge action.
Sorry, are you waiting on me?
Yes.
Sorry, I was on the... Oh, they've moved.
They have moved. Very slowly, but they have moved. And as it's the start of your turn, this guy is no longer...
I'm going to have a go at some Inferno. Because these two are close enough to each other.
Yep. Just check Inferno. Just make sure that you're within range, because I think you got to be close range for that. But
I think it's 10 feet.
yeah, so you'll have to move into a little bit closer range to them to blast them with Inferno. We can double check that.
We can put one square. 2 squares. I think that's close enough.
Yeah, so it only stretches up to 10 feet, so 2 tiles.
So that's 10 feet, and I hit these 2 here because they've got to be within 5 meters.
You need to go one more. Yeah, that's it. That's 10 feet. And then that will stretch to the next one along. Mm-hmm. If you want... Right, so you're gonna get the first one. You won't get the second one because you're just out of range.
Okay, here so.
But you'll get you'll hit the first one. That's a hit. So 3 points of fire damage.
And then I'm going to skedaddle back.
You can see that the effect of your spell is a bit stronger than what you might imagine it to be. When it hits, it really does tear it, burn into the flesh of this undead creature.
So I've moved as far. Well, I think I've moved as far back as I can.
Yep. Can you give me a D10? Sorry, D100.
This is for my.
Yeah, no. So the flames do not take hold, but the burning, obviously, the initial burn does do the damage. Okay. Cornan, we're back with you then. This zombie's just been toasted.
Nice.
Cornan? Has he gone AFK for the loo as well?
I realised I had my headset on mute.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm just chuntering away to myself.
Oh, that's not my trick.
Yep. So this
Yeah, so 23 hits, so that'll be a heavy hit, I assume.
Yeah, who are you going for?
It was the same one that Lyra had done with the scorch.
Right, okay. Yeah, he's dead.
So that'll be 6. Yeah, excellent.
Oh, hang on. No, I need to undo that. 1 sec. Because they have undead fortitude. So he needs to make a roll of... where is it? 10 plus the damage. So you done 4 plus 2, so 6. So he needs a 16. There it is. Oh, it doesn't roll it for me. That's a bit shite. I thought it would. Never mind. So... Can I roll it from there? No, I cannot. It's literally just a spell card. That's rubbish. Okay, so I'll do a d20. What is it? It's a Constitution save, isn't it?
Yeah, con save.
Yeah, okay. That I can do it automatically. So he needs a 16 or more. He gets an 8. Therefore, his time on this plane is over.
Nice. That's what we like to see.
I didn't say another one bites. That's more scaly.
He returns back to dust. Okay.
I'll call that my turn as well.
Okay. All right, so we've got 2 down. Got 4 still encroaching. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2. 4. You're still safe.
Is that the chilled one?
He was. It's this one here that was the chilled one. It wore off because you had your turn. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, it's more than I thought.
Yeah, there's a few. Let's see. I think, yeah, they're gonna sense the warm blood and flesh that's nearby, and they are going to push 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4.
There are 2 goes then.
No, they're using
They've
they're using their action.
They've just
to
dashed.
push. Yeah, yeah, to dash. Yeah. But that means that's their go. Lyra, we're with you.
Oh, they can't take any other actions, right? Okay.
So they have moved into position, but they're like arched over at the moment. They look like they're getting ready to strike, but not quite yet. So you got your turn to do what you want to do. What would you like to do? Damage-wise, they are both absolutely fine. The one you hit with ice has still got a few frost crystals on his body, and it's that one there. But I think you got more pressing matters than that one to deal with.
Yes, I think so.
So, your choice.
And my dog is decided to be an a-hole. Decisions. Okay. Why can't they have stayed close to each other? Right. I'm going to blast this one with acid splash to see how they react.
Okay.
And then I'm going to disengage.
Okay. So acid splash.
This seems to be in my spell list on the main page.
It's a dexterity save, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Alright, 5 feet of each other. Yeah, that's fine. New target must succeed a dexterity save. Should I've laid that all nice and neat on the spell card? How it looks really nice now to... I don't know. I just like it when it looks neat and tidy. Alright, so dexterity saves. Here we go. That's a 5 in total, so they both are covered in acid. Your damage is...
It doesn't let me cast.
So 1d6, that's it. Two. Yep. You must have it set as a spell card instead of a spell.
You did all the settings again.
But
You told me I wasn't allowed to touch them.
that's fine. I'll have a look. But there we go. So acid hits both of them and sizzles away on them. We're still with you, Lyra. What do you want to do?
I'm going to disengage. So I'm going to try and move back.
Can you disengage?
What's that, sorry?
Can you disengage? Remember, disengage takes an action to do.
Pretty moving anyway.
And
So.
oh, you're moving. Okay, so they are going to try and strike you. Luckily for you, they are very slow and very cumbersome zombies, and when they try to strike out, they do so at a much slower rate. So any attack that they make So you've got 2. But they are coming in at disadvantage. So that's 9 to hit you. And the other one will be a 11 to hit you. Does any of those strike? No,
Nope.
they do not. One of them does glance you. So we are going to... Well, you're going to take 1. Because I rolled a 1. So you're just going to take 1 point of damage as it lands a nasty, wretched, rotten hand on you as it tries to grab, and you worm your way out of the grab and away to safety. So you take a minimal amount of damage.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my thingy card because I think I've got something about bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got -1 to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, but you can't go less than 1. and as he rolled 1, means that your armor didn't do much in that moment. But if it was 3, like the first one, then yeah, you would still only take 1 point. Because it would drop it to 2, and then your armor would reduce it by 1 more. So... So you've repositioned. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got...
Can you move any further
yeah,
away?
I was going to say you can
Lyra?
move another 2 spaces.
You might want to move kind of down to the left. No, I'm going to be going straight past you.
Real.
Create distance. Create distance.
Absolutely. You want to keep as much range as possible. Okay. Good job. All right, Cornan, back with you. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I will move 10 feet initially, and the guy that was frozen,
Yes.
I'll fire a shot at him.
Okay. Man.
6 piercing.
Another great roll.
Well, 8 piercing, sorry.
That'll become 8. You see as the force of this arrow striking into the chest of this creature, he kind of like bends back, and his back literally arches to a 90-degree angle from the sheer force that you hit him. And then he just very slowly rights himself again. He's not quite ready to drop.
No. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Can we pass through each of the squares?
Yes, you may.
Or do we have to go around?
No,
Oh,
no.
cool. So that's 10, 20, and 30. And that will be my turn.
Okay. The zombies are going to try to catch up. 2, 3, 4. Action 2, 3. Okay, he's now in combat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put an action to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Action to go there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't really go anywhere. It can pass through. No, I'm going to keep it as is. They haven't got an action this turn because they've used it to dash. Lyra, we're back with you. What do you want to do?
Oh, lovely.
They are
Surrounding us.
surrounding but not attacking because they can't seem to keep up and get the strikes off because you guys move faster, you're more agile, being as you are human, and you know they are dead, undead.
Well, I'm aiming Inferno this way.
Yeah, so it's going to strike both. Now, which one do you want to cast on?
Well, I can only cast straight forward, can't I? So.
Well, no, it's a spell. It's a spell, so you can pick any tile that's around you, and then spread the damage onto the next one that's within range. So all 3 of these are in range. So you can put it on him, and then spread it to this one.
Yes.
Okay, so those 2 are both are the ones that are being targeted. Okay.
This one directly above you or to your right, depending on how you look at it. He hasn't been damaged yet, whereas this one and this one have been damaged. If I remember the positioning right,
Not
so you
quite,
might be better off.
Not quite. I can tell you now that all of them, all apart from this one here, have been damaged.
Right.
This one here is the most heavily damaged. It's the one you just shot, so that's going to be clear. The arrow is still sticking into his chest. But yeah, obviously they all look the same, so it's very, very difficult to keep track. But yes, that's the. At a quick glance, you can see that some of them have taken a huge amount of damage. Others have not taken that much at all.
Okay, well, I'll stick with my original.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha. So. Right, I'm going to need you to roll again for me. Because it is a ranged spell attack, so you will do it at disadvantage. So we're going to take the lowest number. At the moment, that's a hit. 20. So the 10 is a hit, so we're going to take that, and 6 points of fire damage becomes... and you spread it onto this one, and he is literally incinerated.
Ooh.
If you give me a D100, and we'll see about if he is caught on fire or not. A 65, nope. No, so the flames die out quickly.
My mouse is a bit happy today.
Yep. What else do you want to do for your turn? You can move.
I don't think I'm going to be able to move too freely without causing aggro, I don't think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stay put for now.
Only one of those are within range to shoot you, to hit you, or to try to hit you, I should say.
There's a space you can move back into, away from the zombies, and then down behind me.
Oh, hang on a second.
Stay put.
I need to do this. You did a 6, so you need a 16.
I think I'm
Okay.
going to...
You failed. It was the undead fortitude that I needed to do. I forgot to do it, but yeah, it's fine. He's still dead. He needed a 16 or more. Sorry, an 18 or more. So what do you want to do? Do you want to stay put? Yeah? Okay, move on to turn 4. Cornan, you're up.
I will cunning action disengage.
Yep.
So take on 10 feet. I will attack this guy.
Yep.
In fact, I won't attack that guy.
Okay.
I will attack this guy that's able to attack Lyra.
Yep.
And that gives me my sneak attack as well. Because there's an enemy within 5 feet of him.
Okay. As you are in clear sight of all of them, if you want to give me an insight before I apply the damage to anybody,
Okay.
I'll let you shoot. I'll give you some information if you roll high enough. So do an insight for me. Yeah.
10.
10's enough. As you are glancing at all 3 of them in a row, you can see that this one is heavily damaged. So if that would affect your target change, then by all means we will swap targets before I apply damage. Or if you're happy to
Yes.
stick. Yeah.
No. I'll switch targets.
Yep. Okay. So this is going to be 12. That's going to strike 1 piercing, 5 piercing. Yep. Okay. That is... Okay. So we need a 16 will keep him in the fight. Yes. So he does drop down to 1 HP.
So did they get this saving throw every time that they would drop to 0?
Every single time you take him down to 0, yeah.
Yeah.
So every time they take damage, they have this con save. Right, okay. There is a way to negate it. If you kill one, or if you drop them to 0 with...
Over 10 points of damage, they can't make the roll.
No, they can. You have to use something... No, I'm not going to say that because that'll give it the game away. You can do it with a crit. So if you hit them down to 0 with a crit, they are dead. So it's kind of like a nice little bonus. But with the... That's why the one that you took out straight away didn't get a chance, because you nailed him with a critical.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only way to stop this happening is... There's 2 ways. There's one way that is going to remain hidden until you work it out. The other way is, like I said, a critical hit.
Right.
Which...
Okay.
Obviously, you can know.
Okay.
So he does take your arrow, but some dark force is willing this creature to remain moving.
Cool, and that's the end of my movement.
Okay, so that one doesn't need to move to attack. Blimey. This one does. And this one does. You are now pinned, Lyra. There is nowhere for you to run or walk. You will have to free yourself or getting Cornan to free you. You've got 3 attacks coming your way. 2 of which are going to be at advantage. Do you want to use a reaction?
Shield up.
Yeah, can I use shield?
Yes, you may. Just pop shield up on the spell card for me so I can see how much. Is it 5 or something like that?
Yeah, plus 5 to your AC.
Okay, so they need a 17 to hit or a 16 to glance. So we'll do the straightforward one first, and then we'll do the advantages. Oh, that's a hit. For 3 points of bludgeoning. So this is where your armor's going to reduce it by 1. So it's a very clumsy punch that it does to your arm. And then yeah. Right. We'll leave that as it is. Alright, so one of these is going to attempt to grab you. Depending on the roll for next attack, it will be the second one. So either way, he's going to attempt to try and grab you. We'll sort that out in a second. So the next one is going to be a 10. That's not going to beat your AC, as you now have 17. So that's all that one is going to be able to do. And the final zombie is going to try to grab you. So it is a bonus action. Right, okay. So I need to do a normal grapple check with you. So I'm going to roll a athletics.
Okay. How much do you need me to roll?
You got a choice. You can either roll acrobatics or athletics.
Both are just as bad.
Now, I'm not sure if +5 bonus, including against the triggering attack. No damage from magic missile. Nope, it doesn't affect skills. So, skill check it is. I've got to do the athletics roll now. Hopefully I get low, but we'll see. That's a 12. You need to beat a 12 with an athletics or acrobatics. It was close. It was close. If I didn't have advantage. So, as a result, the last zombie moves in and grabs hold of you. You are now grappled.
Which one has actually grappled him?
Let's say this one. Actually, is that the... That's the weaker one, isn't it? So this one moved in and attack. This one moved in a second and attack. This one moved in last and grappled. So the one that's closest to you is now grappling with Lyra. He's going to try and bite you, Lyra. So it's a direct bite attack. Once it's grappled. Nope. Actually, no, it's not. It can't do it yet. It can do it next turn. If you are still grappled. If you don't break free, that is, which you do get a chance to do. Okay. So we are with you. So you can obviously attempt... You are currently being grappled by this zombie. How do you react? What do you want to do?
I'm going to start to struggle, try and break free.
Okay. So you need to do basically the opposite of what we've done. So to break free, you need to beat me with a grapple check.
Okay. Is that the athletics?
It's whatever you choose. Athletics or acrobatics.
Not survival.
No. No. It would make sense, wouldn't it? It does sound like it would be, but no. It's a physical feat.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, I'm not even going to bother rolling. So, you are remaining in your current state of being grappled. This doesn't mean that you can't attack. I believe you can still attack, but I think you might have disadvantage on that. Let me just double check. I don't use grappling often. I don't like using zombies. Where's my D&D stuff? D&D combat reference. Condition. Grappled. You're grappled. Your speed becomes 0. So you can't move at the moment. Yeah, it doesn't say that you can't attack. The condition also ends if you're removed from the reach of the grappler. The condition ends if your grappler is incapacitated. Speed becomes 0. You are grappled.
My magic. I'm cold-born. I'm very cold-based. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast Ray of Frost at disadvantage?
Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Oh dear.
I'm probably freezing myself at this point.
Oh dear. Right. Bear with me, because I need to double
Well, I'm hoping this is
check.
very
So the anxiety of being grappled by this creature, and you can see that he's moving towards your neck, getting ready to bite down. You try to free yourself and fail, and in a panic, you try to blast out your ice magic at him, and that seems to go completely in a way that you never expected. So the first thing we are going to do is we are going to check to see how much damage you caused. 6 points of damage. So this actually comes out of your mana. So you need to minus 6 from your mana. If you don't have any mana left after the 6 is reduced, it comes out of your hit points. Now for the second effect. The second effect is crit fail spell. Wild magic will also be activated. Roll a d100 and consult the 5th edition wild magic list. So roll a d100 for me, please.
What the hell?
A 48. Let's see what that is. I don't know where I... Did I save that? I bet I didn't save it. Doesn't matter. I'll take on Wild magic. Results. Where are we? There's the table. What do we have? A 48?
48.
A 48. Where is it? Where are we? I'm looking for
A unicorn controlled by the DM appears in the space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later.
Oh, hang on. This is 2. Is it 1? Mine's not working for some reason. There's necromantic. Mine only goes up to... Right, okay. Is there a specific one for each class?
I'm just looking at that. A wild magic sorcerer.
No. What was it? 48, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right down the bottom. No, 47, 48. Yeah, the unicorn controlled by DM appears in the space within 5 feet of you, then disappears 1 minute later. Okay. Well, in which case, shit. Yeah. 1 second. I do have a unicorn. I've got to find it. Where is it? I'm going to type
Unicorns are fairly nails as well.
So within 5 feet, I'm going to say, yeah. Forgive me, I will have to resize this. Within 5 feet, yeah, okay. It can. Which side? It doesn't matter. That'll do. Right, so This somehow a unicorn appears out of thin air right next to you. You have no idea how or why it got there, but it, from what I can tell, it doesn't seem to be aggressive towards you. Just is controlled by the
I wave to it. Hi.
It looks very obviously pale, but also very you can see that your celestial magic that you use is kind of like flowing through its entire self, and its mane seems to just kick off these small stars every now and then as it moves. You know what?
Different.
I'm gonna say that yeah, it is going to be friendly. I don't see a reason why it wouldn't be. Yeah, I'll say it's like a temporary summon that you can't control. It's a wild magic summon that you can't control, but it will work for you. So in some ways, that natural one has done you possibly a favor. As for its stats, I can find those in my compendium, I believe. What do we got? We've got unicorn.
Got legendary actions as well.
Jesus. Why can't it ever be easy and simple?
I have a muse. Hi.
Tell you what, I'd be quite happy with this stat block.
Yeah. I'm just looking at it now. Oh, it can heal. It can tell. Jeez. Okay, it's a melee weapon attack. The hooves. I will keep that up for the next turn because I'm guessing it doesn't. Does it get to act now? I don't know. I'll say that it's going to act on your next turn. It doesn't say. It doesn't say to give it initiative or anything like that. So, yeah, from your next turn, you're going to have a unicorn helping you out.
Nice. Certainly no
No,
complaints.
actually, for a magic weapon, when a cleric summons spirit weapon, it can act on the turn it's summoned, can't it? And so can other summoned creatures. So this is a summoned creature. So I'm going to have him attack. I'm going to have him attack the... he can't... You know what? Actually, I'm going to put him there. And he's going to attack the person who is grappling you.
Who attacks as well.
Jeez. Okay. Not sure how this is going to go down, so just bear with me. First time for this. Yeah, he's got multi-attack. Takes 2 attacks with one of its hooves and 1 with its horn. He's got a +7 and uses... what's his attributes? I'll say strength. So...
Yeah, it's got a +7 to hit.
Yeah, +7 to hit. Very nice, right? So it's going to be a d20 +7. 14. Which will strike. And he does 2d6 plus 4. If you bear with me, this is a very strange situation, dude. So 5. So 9 points of bludgeon damage. Which will be reduced down to... Okay, that's fine. So you just see that this unicorn appears out of nowhere, Lyra, and just tries to stomp on the body of the creature that's holding you. He does manage to, but he doesn't seem to do that much damage. The force of the impact does seem to be absorbed in some way. And what's the next one? It said it attacks with its horn.
A 7 to hit, 1d8 plus 4 damage, piercing damage.
Okay, this could be good. So let's do a d20 plus 7.
You're having fun with this unicorn, aren't you?
No. This is a lot of stuff that I haven't really planned ahead for, but, you know, it's working out okay. So we are 17 on that one, which is fine. So this is also going to be a powerful hit. Yes, it's a melee attack, so it will get a powerful hit. It's going to have an extra bonus of... I'll say it's the same level as you, so it could be 2. Yikes, it's a challenge. It's a challenge 5 creature. Goodness me. This doesn't...
And it can teleport 1 time a day.
Yeah.
With up to 3 willing creatures you can see within 5 feet.
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. So, it's totally thrown me for a loop. Right, damage-wise. Damage-wise is piercing. It's also going to be, what is it, 1d8 plus 4. So we do d8, add 4 to this. Oh, that's a low roll. That's going to be a 5.
7, including the powerful hit.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Lyra, you watch as this friendly unicorn has decided to take your side and drilled its horn straight into the back of this creature. You see it pop out at an angle as it comes through its chest, just narrowly avoiding yourself. You feel the grip of the zombie loosen as its arms go loose as well and falls backwards away from you, hitting the floor and ceases to move. Incredible. Wow. Yeah. That was incredible. I need to keep that up so that I can refer... what does it have? It has hit points wise. How many hit points does it have? Oh, 12 AC with 67 hit points.
Legendary.
I mean, is the thing just going to take out the entire dungeon? Was it 12 AC, was it? Oh, for flip's sake. Yeah, 12 AC. So not that hard to hit, to be fair.
And a speed of 50.
We'll just run to the end, shall we? Right, well... It's used it to attacks. I guess that's gonna be it. It can cast spells as what?
Yeah, at will.
Yeah. Don't need any of that. No, I don't need any of that. Maybe entangle. No, but no, that's fine.
Don't forget legendary actions. It can make another hoof attack at the end of somebody else's turn.
Holy shit. Okay. So he is going to be attacking when you do, or someone else does, or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I think these zombies are buggered.
And he can do that 3 times.
You can stand back and just let it do it.
Yeah, until they recharge on Lyra's next turn.
This is nuts.
Should I get you a box of tissues, DM?
Oh, this is crazy. I wouldn't even think about statting something like this for the game, let alone. Yeah,
it's a bit left of centre, isn't it?
It is a bit. It's immune to being poisoned, paralyzed, shot. Jesus. All right. Okay. Fine. Okay. So your guardian protector has appeared, Lyra, and your celestial unicorn has appeared to help you out. Well, but only for 9 more turns.
And at the end of that, it can heal us both. 2d8 plus 2 hit points. And it removes all diseases and neutralizes all poisons affecting the target.
Wonderful. Right, so overpowered paladin unicorn appears and destroys what's holding you. What do you want to do, though? You can move, I guess.
I'm going to move. Oh, he's going to attack me if I move, though, aren't I?
They both got, they both got their reactions. Yeah.
I'm going to heal then. I'm going to take a potion.
Okay.
I've got some potions on my belt. I need a mana potion. I can only take one, can't I? I'm going to take a healing potion. What are the minor again? So is it 3d3?
Yes, please. And then what I want you to do, please, is make an animal friendship roll.
Okay, so
I'll say as your opening gesture was to wave and smile, I'll make it a low. We'll say a 10.
is that an animal handling?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah, animal handling, not animal friendship.
There we go.
You smashed it. Yes, you can easily see that this unicorn has taken an instant liking to you, and a very hostile stance towards the things that are holding onto you and surrounding you, and will, without saying a word, obviously, will offer to help you out.
I mean, it kind of works because they're effectively evil hunters.
They are. Yes, I just read that, yeah. Dispel evil and stuff like that, yeah. Yeah. Wow. So what could have been an absolutely disastrous thing to happen in a strange turn of events has actually possibly been a bit of salvation.
Oh yeah, because we've got an extra pair of hands on a low body game.
Yeah, so he's close enough to stick the hoof in again for a legendary action, so whenever someone attacks, he's going to strike.
That'll be me now. It's back to me, isn't it, with this turn order?
Yeah.
If Lyra's finished.
If she's done, yeah. Are you sticking put? Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. All right, turn 5.
Cool.
Cornan, you're up.
In that case, from where I am, I will have a shot at the guy next to the unicorn, which has sneak attack on it because it's within 5 feet of another enemy. Does 9 hit?
9 does hit.
Excellent. So there's another 9 piercing.
Oh, which one? The one next to your unicorn?
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful. You rolled a 9. Yep, that's fine. Yep. Big hit.
And then I'll move up here. And that will be me.
There is something I do need to do. I need to make a con save. Was it? So it needs a 10. It was plus 4, so 15 or more. He does it. Okay. So what we actually have is a bit of a different situation. This one almost goes down after being impaled. It does let go of you, Lyra, because he does technically become incapacitated, but at the same time, he also holds on to dear life with his undead fortitude. So just re-roll, wind that back a bit, mate, just in case you want to, do a different action.
I'll go for the guy who's still got hold of, had hold of Lyra.
Yeah, she's completely free, but obviously she's got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, so yeah, I'll go for that guy. 16, then 12 piercing.
Okay. 16, 12, that means going to drop him down to 0, so he's going to have to do under fortitude. We are looking at 16 will be a powerful hit, so that's an extra 2. So 10, 14 points. He needs a 24. Do you think he's going to make this?
He's only got a +3, so unless you're doing 20s or a natural pass.
No, I don't do 20s on checks. So he cannot literally do his under fortitude, and therefore he does drop. Right, well, bit of a twist, but we are still back where we were. So if you want to, yep.
There he is.
And as a legendary action, the unicorn is going to face the zombie there. And what is it? 1d20 plus 7. What have we got there? 12. So what's that? 17. Is it plus? Yeah, plus 7, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be a powerful hit.
And 2d6 plus 6 in this case.
Yep. 2d6 plus 6. No, that didn't go right. Okay. 15 points of bludgeon damage. Reduced to maybe 7. But he will drop to 0, so he's either dead or coming back at 1 point. It's not magical, it's not crit, so we are looking at...
Unicorn attacks are classed as magical.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not the specific magic I'm looking for.
All right.
Yes. Okay. So it's going to take. So it needs to do a con save of 17. No. So with that, this one gets trampled. He's going to... it's not his turn, is it? So he can't move, but he can do his legendary action to attack. That's fine. That's done then. Moving on to the zombie's turn. I mean, at this point, there's not much he can really do. He's on his own, so he's going to go for a quick strike at you, Lyra. See if he can punch his way out of this. Yes, he can. 23. That is going to be a powerful hit on you, so you are going to take 5 points of bludgeon damage. Nope. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. Reduced by 1 for your armor. And then we move on. Lyra, we are with you.
Yeah. Okay, he's still standing.
He is barely standing.
See if I can knock him down with a Bifrost then.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple. Am I still at disadvantage at that distance?
If it's a roll to hit, yes.
Yeah. 10 to hit?
Yep, hits. 4 points of cold damage, so he needs a 14 or he's dead. A 6 will see him frozen and killed.
Woohoo!
And that is that. Although you now have a temporary pet that is going to follow you about.
I wonder if the unicorn would see its way to healing people.
I don't see why not. It is friends with Lyra, at least, so... We've got Healing Touch. Unicorn touches another creature with its horn. The target magically regains 11 hit points. I'm not even going to roll. 11 hit points. In addition, the touch removes all disease or poison. So if you were to be bitten by these zombies, it would just remove it instantly because it counts as a disease.
Don't suppose it gives you mana points back, does it?
No.
I need to take a mana potion.
Convince me.
Oh, well, I'm going to go over and stroke the unicorn and thank her. I'm going to assume it's a her.
Yep.
And kind of, pet her gently and just to thank her for her assistance.
Yep.
And, and touch her horn.
She kind of, like most horses do when they show affection, they lower their head, and in this case, she also kind of like arches her back and lifts her front leg up, and just kind of like scuffs the hoof across the floor. So in their own way, I don't think they got telepathy, have they? I don't think they can talk.
Yes.
Oh, what? They got telepathy as well?
Yeah, languages: Celestial, Elvish, Sylvan, and telepathy. 60 feet.
Oh. In which case, while she does this, she says, "You're welcome." Is there anything else you need while I'm here?
I would say, well, mana would be helpful, but not essential.
Right. Sorry, I'll burn one. I'll use a healing touch and say that it gives mana instead. So instead of the usual radiant light that normally shines from a person who is using a healing power, or in this case a creature, you see a kind of like a teal color, which obviously represents your mana. And as she touches you with that, you regain 11 points of mana.
I'm waiting for breaking the bargain to thank them back.
It's fine. It's no different from kids being in the background, to be fair. Okay. So she does say, my time here will be short. I will help you however I can.
Any help is appreciated. We appreciate answering and acting them.
Yeah. As your sudden friendship, I guess, begins to blossom and deepen, you can see that your effects of what you say and the mood that you are putting this creature in, you can see that she is kind of reacting to your energy, not so much you as a person, but your essence, what makes you you. So any time that you've been, I don't know, just like idly using magic and stuff like that in your hands, just to, whilst you would have been training back in wherever it was, I can't remember whereabouts you said that Lyra was from, but obviously you've got a history steeped within magic and celestial energies, and you can see that within the creature that stands in front of you, she does indeed show signs of that energy, and every now and then it flashes quite brightly and then goes back down, based on how you communicate with her. And what you say, and obviously you are deepening some sort of connection. So with that taken care of, we'll drop the order because we don't need that anymore. I guess we're on to the looting stage. So,
Indeed.
What I will do, I mean, this unicorn can bloody do it all, can't she? So I'm gonna allow her to use her. She's gonna aid you in searching. Screw it, I don't care.
Excellent.
So Even though we said Dorian will be missed, technically not.
In all fairness, I think we've got a pretty good replacement.
I think you got an upgrade, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need Dorian.
And the best thing is he can't react to it. Right, okay, so let's see. I think they are going to use what's the biggest? Intelligence is lower. We'll go wisdom. We'll do perception. So it's a +3 to the roll. One D20 +3. Roll away, please. That's a crap roll. It's a 10. So more specialized, I guess, in fighting than looking for treasure. But hey ho. You do have an option of using your search if you wish.
Yes, I will do.
Yeah. Given that 10, I think you might need it.
Yes, yeah. So is it perception or investigation? I can't remember.
It's your choice. Whatever's highest for you.
Investigation it is.
Oh, wow.
22, 23, 24.
So, yep, perfect. So, 34 we are currently on. Have we got a roll from Lyra yet?
37.
Okay, 37. Yeah, that is low.
Yeah, mine was shot. I might as well just throw the dice away.
Yeah, it's not too bad. 37. 37 we can go with. 37 puts you around the average bracket, so it's going to be 3 on the loot table. So it's not too bad. I'm going to keep the unicorn details there. Yeah, so 3 loot rolls in, guys. See what we get.
That item or quick search? Quick search isn't it on this one?
No, it'll be item.
Oh yeah. Quick search is the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Random scroll.
All right, so you need to go to scroll found. Click on that one.
Town portal scroll.
Hey,
What's this one?
That is a great... It is basically a recall scroll. It allows you to create a portal that allows you to take a trip back to town and back to the dungeon within a certain amount of time, because the portal can close. But if you do it within the window of time, it will put you straight back to where you entered before without causing any form of needing to travel or any risk of running into any enemies. You can literally use it as a get out quick spell, but it's obviously a one shot thing because it's on the scroll.
Nice.
But yeah, it allows you to escape difficult situations. So would have been really good against the butcher.
Yes, yeah, it would have been.
So if you do come up against something, you go, oh, we need to get out of here, or we're going to die, then the town portal is obviously a good option. Also, if you are at a point where you are taking too much time, or you're further into the dungeon, you don't want the trips back and then lose all that time and have the chance of running into a random monster, then there's another reason why you would use the town portal.
Excellent. Well, that is going to be handy.
So it's a two-way trip once.
Yeah, they're very helpful to have.
Very. And it extends to everybody that you consider in your party. So if you wanted to screw someone over, you can get out. Yeah, you're not in my party anymore, and then just off you go. Yeah, that'd be quite funny. But hey, you know,
tactical fucking somebody over.
Yeah. I mean, you could do. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh dear. Cool. All right. So Lyra's rolled some gold as well.
Yeah.
Maybe a certain knight that appeared and just left everybody to die. I'm just spitballing here.
And a small club. Standard.
Okay. Lyra, what did you get? You got 8 gold coins. Okay.
Don't let Arthur have a town portal scroll.
He could well have one next time he appears. Small club, yeah, okay. Obviously, bog standard, just a piece of wood, nothing magical about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you can leave it if you want. It's going to be trash. You probably get gold for it if you sell it.
Gold to gold.
True. Okay. There is a buddy that you haven't searched, which you can do so once over. Yeah, once you start moving over. So for that one,
then we've got 3 sarcophagus to search as well.
Yeah. So that is going to be, all of those are going to be quick search. So soothing potion.
Fucking soothing
potions. I mean, it's beyond a joker at this point, isn't it? So many soothing potions. On the plus side, if you come up against something using fire, then you're fine.
Dodge Law won't have any at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can try to search through the rest of this level if you want to. The sarcophaguses, or sarcophagi, or whatever you want to call them, they are... these ones are shut. The other ones that you came across were open. These ones are actually shut. So you might need to put a little bit of effort into getting these off.
No, let's give it a go.
We'll have this unicorn just move over to you, Lyra. I'm going to treat it like it's leashed, so it has to remain a certain distance away, and then will act in your best interest, basically. But she can only heal once more. Okay. So you move over to the sarcophagus. How do you want to play this out?
I'll check around just to see if it's hinged or anything.
Okay, give me a perception check.
3, no.
From what you can see, the lid it rests on top. You would be able to, if you could muster enough strength, to slide it off to see what's inside. Generally, the stone ones are just basically like a box with a lid. That they aren't nailed, because obviously it would break. If anything is sealed, it's most likely going to be magically sealed, and there'll be a reason for this. But the general ones that you will come across will just be basically a slidable lid. So with enough strength behind it, you could potentially do it.
Let's see if I can do. I'll kind of, from this back right-hand corner up against the wall, kind of get my hands onto the corner of it, and then
just slide it.
Feet onto the wall and try and use every bit of strength I possibly could.
Yep. As you are attempting this on your own, let me just have a quick look. As you're attempting this on your own, it's going to be quite difficult. So I'm going to say I need a 16 or more from you. Or you can take a lower DC and do it at disadvantage. What would you rather?
I'll go disadvantage.
Okay. So you're going to need a... you took the disadvantage options. So I'll say that you need a 13 instead of a 16. So I'm going to drop it by 3. But you do have disadvantage to it.
Here we go.
As you are attempting this on your own, you're not exactly the strongest of bulk.
No, I'm not.
Sadly, that is not going
no.
to it. Either way, it wouldn't have worked. So you do try your best, and you can feel that it is definitely very, very heavy carved stone. Most likely 2 people would be needed to lift this, unless they are incredibly like Titan like strength. But in general, someone that's of your build and stature, you're not likely to be able to do this on any of them. But I mean,
No.
you're welcome to try to have a go at all of them. But that's where your ballpark is going to be. If you try and do it on your own, you're looking at 16 on a strength. If not, then you are going to be looking at a
13 disadvantage.
Disadvantage 13, yeah. Yep.
Ah. Lyra, do you fancy giving a hand? See if there's anything worth it in these?
I think Lyra's
Sorry, there's me chatting around. I'm on
last
to mute.
strength is
Yeah, go on.
same.
So strength.
Yeah, with both of us, what's the roll?
Right, so this one has been attempted. So it'll be
Cool.
on to the next one. So that one's a no-go. Over there, Lyra.
The next one then.
Yep. And she'll move up. Now, is there anything that the unicorn can do? Is there any buff they can give you to... unicorns innate spellcasting. Detective will get a Druidcraft, pass without trace. That might be useful. Calm and emotions, dispel evil and good. No, in these particular instances, they're not really going to be able to do much.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. There's nothing they can really help you with at this point, so they're just going to stand right out of the way and just watch what's going on. Between you both, if you both want to try to open this one up, as you are both helping and you've both got the same amount of strength, if you want to take the lower DC, you can do it without disadvantage.
Cool. Oh my god.
Oh. So
Oh.
That's embarrassing.
However,
In
with
front of
that
the unicorn
done,
as well.
with that done, Lyra somehow musters the strength to open the sarcophagus, and inside, you get to do just a normal item search, quick search. Lyra, just do quick search for the. Oh, you find some gold. So some gold has been left, possibly been buried with one
nice.
of the bodies that was entombed in there. 39, nice, good roll.
Very nice. Good rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Can't believe I embarrassed myself in front of the unicorn.
You slide it open ever so slightly. Not slide it off fully, but just kind of nudge it to the side. You do struggle with it, Lyra, obviously, because you aren't built in such a way, but somehow you manage to muster enough strength that you can push against the wall and push this off to the side slightly. The small gap that you have revealed allows you to get your hand in there, rummage around, and you grab a bag, which you open up and find some loose gold coins inside. So that one is now checked. You have 2 more that you can do if you want to.
Very nice.
You're not under any threat at the moment. We've wiped out all the enemies, so I'm just going to put on the unicorn. I'm just going to put a number. This is how long she's got left. Because every time you attempt this is another action. So every action you use
Another turn, yeah.
is another turn gone.
This one comes off a lot easier.
Yes, it does. Quite possibly a newer tomb, or a more recent one, should we say. Give me a item search. A quick search. Empty. Speaks for itself. You slide open using Lyra to aid on the other side, and this time you actually push the whole thing off to the side, and it lines up between the wall and the sarcophagus itself, landing on the floor with a loud thud, which echoes through the passageway. You can see that inside there's absolutely nothing of value.
It's that new, there isn't even a body in it.
It's quite possible that this one just hasn't been filled yet. They didn't get around to it, or just no one is left to fill these coffins, or something other sinister and twisted design is going on that is keeping the bodies out. Okay. We have one more.
One last one you fancy, Lyra?
Yeah, again, another new one. Roll to see what you find. Okay. So in this one, there is a body, and they are clothed. They don't seem to be affected by any of the zombie curses or anything like that. And they do have a bag on their belt, which you can unclip very easily. And inside is 28 gold coins.
Always very well received. And there's a guy there as well by the unicorn.
Yep, don't have to roll for anything for that, just the... Oh, very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, quick search table, yeah. So that's something you can pocket quickly. Just unclip that from around the neck, and there you go. That's something you can pop in your pocket, in your inventory.
Excellent.
And get that
Just
ID
adding up to...
yeah.
Adding up to everything that needs identifying.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is where the inventory management becomes a pain in the butt when you've got certain things that need IDing. Other things that you just want to plug, stuff like that. But at least it's only going to take one space, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you spent a bit of time removing the lids to the ones that you're able to move. The other ones are sealed shut. And the steps lead downwards to the next floor.
Stairs. Do we?
Yeah.
You have found the stairs to the next floor.
It'd be rude not to.
Yeah, by all means, if you want to.
Dog might have actually self-tired now.
Okay, there we go. So, stepping onto the stairs, much like before, you can see that there is a light at the bottom of them. They are very straight stairs, all the way straight down. You can see from top to bottom. We'll keep that open. We'll do this, and we will move to... Welcome to... Level 3. That also means welcome to character level 3.
Oh, yes.
As both of you will advance to your next level.
Was Dorian join us as well?
Dorian will be.
So otherwise it's going to get really confusing if one of us is behind.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be fair to not allow him to level up, because technically he would be with you. We're only, it's out of character reasons that you can't play. So it's not fair to punish that. So yeah, he will be level 3. Yeah, absolutely.
Or I can't remember. For hit points upgrades, is it a roll or is it just the average?
Just a roll. Just do a roll. If you roll a 1,
yeah, that's a 4.
You got 4. Yeah, very nice.
Don't need to do so.
On your character sheet, just roll your hit point dice once, and then change your level to 4. 3. Sorry, 3.
If you go through the character mancer,
oh, you can do it that way.
Literally walks you through it.
Yeah,
which is quite handy.
Yeah, that's how you got yours to look like that. Yeah, I'm more of a manual person, but I mean, however, whatever suits you guys, as long as we get the same results, the desired results, I'm absolutely fine with that.
Yeah, character mancer later because I'll have to do all my spells and stuff. So.
Yeah, yours is a bit more in depth than mine.
Well, it will do that. It will do that for you anyway. Once you change your level, your actual level, if you've got any more slots that you should have, it will automatically give you those slots. So
I've got to choose more spells and stuff. It takes a bit more time.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, absolutely. You'll have to you have to do that in the downtime, I'm afraid. We have, as you can see, a chest in the room.
Not level 13. I want level 3.
No, not level 13. A good rule of thumb as well is you can always remember what level your character should be based on the level of dungeon that you're on.
In this one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we have a chest.
Ooh.
Nothing special about it, just a bog standard, mundane container.
It'd be rude not to check it.
Well, that's your area of expertise, not mine.
Give me 2 seconds, because I need to grab the unicorn, because the unicorn's up there. That's something I never expected I would see. Not in this game. It was in the last one.
Yeah.
Anyway, somehow making it down the stairs. I'm going to say it's a magical creature. It can just skip past stairs and bloody teleport down the sliding things. I can't imagine a horse walking down this small staircase.
Interestingly enough, horses can go upstairs, but not downstairs.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. So, because their body would just tip over. Yeah, so I'm happy to put her right there next to you, Lyra.
Do we... It doesn't give me a subclass.
It should do.
Yeah, the character mancer didn't have the option for a subclass.
Oh. Well, we could look... your character... Archetype. It's your archetype that you need. Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't any options on the...
Interesting. Well, you know which options you got, don't you?
Yeah, I was going to go with...
So you got thief
Arcane
or...
Trickster.
Yeah. Well, just go through it all, and then accept it.
Yeah, I already have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. Courier tribute. That's Dex. Just need to reset some of these. Tributes have been messed up, weren't they? Dex.
Yeah, quite possibly. Character Mancer's fun, but don't forget we use homebrew. It doesn't account for homebrew.
Right, so Thieves' Tools to do the 14 to 1. Pick the lock.
Interestingly enough, as you get closer to the chest itself, you can see that there is no lock on it. It is just a closed up container. So, needlessly, all you need to do is just open it.
Cool. Could I check for traps first? I'm always suspicious when things are free.
Can. Yeah, I'll take you 14. So on a 14,
right, cool. Yep.
you... I don't think there's anything. Traps. No, you don't spot any form of danger. Any like little side compartments or anything like that. You don't see anything.
Cool. Oh, in that case, I'll open the
bad boy. Right.
Open the chest.
Okay. Roll a d4 for me. And that's how many items chance. Okay, 3, not bad. So 3 on the item search. What was that? Gold, ring, and thorn.
Gold, magical ring, and then a thawing potion.
Beautiful. So you can scoop all those up.
Yeah.
No.
1d12.
Yep.
5.
There we go. That's that open.
Right.
Right then.
Yeah. See what's beyond the door, Lyra?
I don't do that.
All right. Yeah, I'll do the normal check around the door underneath, see if there's anywhere to see underneath, if anything.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Through a keyhole, potentially.
Yeah, you can try and listen through the door.
Perception.
Is this the one that we were warned about the king and stuff?
This floor?
Yes.
Yeah, you were there. You would have overheard the conversation. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It is this floor, yes. He did say that he was buried or entombed on the 3rd floor of the church, cathedral.
Well, let's... there's only one way to check, isn't there?
Yeah,
let's
there
open the door.
I'm afraid. Okay.
Let's open the door.
With a gentle nudge, you open the door, and it swings open into the room. We need the light. And inside you can hear every so often a strange high-pitched squeaking sound, almost like a rusty hinge would make on a door. It's very that kind of high pitch.
Coat of armor type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like a king that's buried in his armor.
Let's have a look. Where are you? Okay.
Okay, we're heading in.
Yeah.
Cornan, the moment you step in, you see, as you look up and around at the room, you look up as something catches your attention, and staring back at you are two red glowing eyes and wings that unfold. The creature is not that big as it comes further into view, and it swoops down to attack you. If you've got any reactions, you can use them. If not, we're going to go straight into combat. I don't mean attack reactions, I mean like defensive. Like
my defensive
evasion or
action
something like that.
is to... I haven't got evasion, but can I take a step back through the doorway?
No, you can't move. This all happens instantly the moment you step through.
Cool. In that case, I've got nothing.
Okay. In which case? Okay.
Be right.
Okay.
Yep.
We need... Where is it? That one and... Can't... No, I didn't select it, that's why. Wonderful. So, yes, as you probably imagined from the description, as you opened up the door, you kind of woke up a sleeping bat that was on the ceiling. And for your intrusion, you are rewarded with being attacked.
Just rude.
I know. They just don't care, do they? Right, so we've got Tank Hunter 1. Put you at top. Lyra is 11, so we'll get rid of that one. Have you rolled your initiative?
I haven't yet. No. Where am I? There I am. 17.
Yeah, so you will get the reaction straight away anyway, because you are much faster and nimbler than the bats. So you will be there. In fact, they're actually going last. This is embarrassing, I will say.
Very.
Okay.
Do these look like normal bats or demonic type bats?
Are they giant?
They're not giant. Well, they're not giant, but they're definitely bigger than your average, like, cave bat, shall we say. They do seem to be unnatural. Like, you wouldn't find these or encounter these anywhere else, but they clearly are bats. As to what type, you'll have to find that out either through research or battle.
They're a little batty.
Yes. Yeah.
In that case, they do look batty. They've got like the little furry bodies and the horrible veiny wings and stuff like that. And these ones, they do have bat fangs as well, and they do move incredibly quick.
In that case, I will have a slice with my short sword.
Okay. So your short sword. So that will involve you putting away your bow.
That's the free action just to draw it, which would allow one to turn.
Yep. No, that's a bonus action for that.
Oh, bonus action then. Cool.
Yep. Yep. So you can attack with your main action. Why does that just say slashing?
I pressed the wrong button when I was trying to look at some characteristics of the short sword.
Holy crap! And you rolled 8 again. Okay. So as this thing comes sweeping down towards you, and it's like a spiraling motion above, you take out your sword and chuck your bow over your shoulder quickly, Switching one for the other, you strike upwards and you cleave this bat in half.
Nice.
That'll teach you.
From that powerful and aggressive hit, you can't really glean anything like information from it. You can't really tell because you've overbearingly struck it. You would need to do a lot less damage and not critical to kind of get more information as to whether you would do extra damage. You know what I mean? You've literally wiped it off the face. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's one down, I suppose. You can hear the sound of wings flapping. That you can see. That you can hear that there's motion coming from down from the rest of the room that you stood in, and from potentially over this direction as well, into as the room opens out into a passageway, or like a wider room. So, what do you want to do? We are still with you at this point. I know you've used your bonus and your action. You still got your free.
I will.
Not that you need it. Yep. Wow.
There, just to be ready for anything coming around the corner.
Great. Okay. Just going to double check, make sure that you're rolling for. Yes, you are rolling under Dex. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you know, roll 20. It likes to mess about with people. Right.
Indeed.
So
indeed.
We are moving on to you, Lyra, and my slow bats that are still waking up are at the end of the turn order.
Is that these bony bat things?
No, that's just bones. That's just a pile of bones.
I can't see anything.
No, you cannot at the moment. You can only hear. Well, I don't even think from where you were you would hear anything. You just watched as a bat spiraled down from the ceiling towards Cornan, and as a reaction to that, he drew his sword and slashed upwards, and you just watched as his body just fell apart in midair as he wets his blade. So, we'll have the unicorn move next to you.
Still can't see no bat.
You can hear the flapping.
There's two offs of one down on the floor.
I've got a lot of darkness here, but I can't see anything that I need to be reacting to.
Just keep your eyes open.
Okay, I'll take that as a warning from Cornan.
Okay. Are you going to do anything? Are you going to prepare anything?
Well, I've got my staff out. I'm ready to react with my staff if I need to.
Okay. Remember, if you can't see something, you can always use a held action or prepare an action to cast a spell the moment it comes into view.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you would like to hold?
Ready to. A ray of frost.
Yeah. Okay. So the moment you see it, you can blast it with a ray of frost.
Perfect.
All right. So have that at the ready because we are going to move on to the blink bats. And very soon you'll see why they are called blink bats. So able to if as it attacks. One, two. So from around this corner, 5, 10, 15, 20. Lyra, you see another or one of these creatures as you look higher up this time, as it just comes around this corner towards you, makes itself visible. You're holding your spell, and you release your spell. So roll to hit, please.
Is that an advantage or just normal?
No, normal.
20 to hit.
Oh, beautiful roll. Yeah, 20 will hit. 2 points of cold damage. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you blast this bat as it appears out of nowhere. You quickly react. You're already holding your spell. And it goes off. Your cantrip fires straight into the body of this creature. You see the ice encase it. He's going to have a nice little blue glow to it. As it struggles a little bit to move. It's lost 10 feet of its movement. It's used 10 feet. It's now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Has it still got flappability?
It's still got movability at the moment. It's going to go there. No, actually, it doesn't need to. Once it goes there, it can use its charge ability, which is what it's going to do. So what it's going to do is it's going to kind of fold its body into like an aerodynamic arrow shape. It points its wings backwards, and its head comes straight down, and it is looking directly at you. It's going to move in a very, very rapid line. It is going to hone in on you. Once I put away creature, moving on 1 turn. Yeah. So what it does is, as it darts forwards, it aims towards you, Lyra, and tries to slam into you. Did it attack? So this is a combination attack. So this is its bonus action, and what it's doing is it's basically charging into you. It does not count as a normal attack like you would do, like an action. So it is going to be a combined move and attack. All I need to do is roll this. If it beats your AC, you take 1 point of damage, regardless. So it's going to be... I'm going to use... what is it? It's Dex... +4. 1d20 +4. So we need to beat your AC. Yeah, I'd say that's a decent shot at beating your AC.
Just scratches through.
Just a scratch, eh?
So it slams into you and does 2 points of damage. So that counts as a movement and bonus action. So that is going to be him using, or it using, a attack of its claws. It's going to hover not so far or high away from you, and it's going to swoop down and try to scratch at you with its claws. And that's another 20. So you are going to take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of slashing damage as this bat rips into you from above.
Ouch.
Yes, ouch indeed.
I've lost track now. So that was 4 and 11.
That's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah, Not 20 was having a moment.
But there's no additional effects. You're not bleeding or anything like that. It's just like a kind of like a cat scratch. You wouldn't even notice it, apart from the fact that it hurts a lot. So with that done, we move on to the second one. He's going to move 1 square and 1, 2, 3 from out of nowhere. A bat literally appears right next to you and tries to scratch you, Cornan.
That's just rude.
It literally it seems to appear out of thin air. No noise, no flying there, no taking its time to get there. It literally just appears. Or seemingly appears, I should say. It doesn't count as a unseen attacker, because you do notice it, but it does hit you. That's 6 points of slashing damage with a great roll.
That's not very nice.
It can't use charger, so we're not going to worry about that. It's going to use nothing. That's all it can do.
Right.
So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 20. 1, 3, 4. Yep. Okay. Okay. So, the unicorn can get an attack off towards this. Yes, it can. It gets 2 attacks. So it gets the horn and it gets the what is it? +7. 1d4. 1d20 +7. Do that. Why? That's a 24 to strike and a 17. Both will hit. And the first one is its hooves, I believe. Yes, hooves. The hooves do 2d6 +4. 2 d6 +4. That's a 12 points of damage, and the follow-up horn strike does 1d8 +4 for a further 7 points of piercing. So bludgeon and piercing. Let's check this. Nope, all of that goes through. Do 12. Oh, forget that. The first attack actually killed it. With the damage from the ice, well, even without it, it was enough to kill it. So it's going to move forward ever so slightly. It's not in range to do its second attack, so we're going to leave that. So we go on to you, Colin.
Right. I will have a swing with my short sword that I've still got drawn. Not as impressive as the last one. I hardly doubt if 9 hits.
Oh, actually, if it moves, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20. If it moves up to 20 feet, it gets a free attack with its horn. So that's what it's going to do. It's going to try and help you out.
Cool.
So we are going to do... it slams into the bat, as far as I know. I don't know if it's an auto strike. I think it is. straight towards a target, then it hits with a horn. Ah, okay. No, never mind about that. It didn't move straight. It has to be a straight line. It's a bit like the charger ability for my my bats. Yeah, okay, got it. Okay, that's fine. Okie dokie. So yeah, with you. Short sword does.
Doubt if 9 hits.
9
Not on a
will
bat.
miss completely. It darts out of the way as it sees your blades like gleaming through the air.
That is me.
Right. Okay. Lyra. What you got for us, Lyra?
Lyra needs to heal, but she's going to cast first because she needs to feel like she's doing something. So I'm going to Ray Frost.
Yep.
The one that see 20 to hit,
Yep.
6 damage.
Very nice indeed.
She looks at her belt and realizes that she's completely out of healing potions.
Oh dear.
Yes. She starts swearing under her breath.
Okay.
And then, I've got a healing magic, haven't I now?
You do have a healing magic, I believe, for yourself, yeah.
And self-heal.
Yeah. And it would give you regen effect as well.
Yeah, I think I've got it's helpful for me. So.
Yep. So D10. What rank you got at 1? Yeah. So D10, and then you regen for 3 plus whatever con modifier you have. So we'll put a 3 on you. That's your regeneration.
And it's giving me 4 hit points. But...
And it gives you 4 hit points direct, yeah.
So my Ray Frost was 20 to hit and 6 cold damage.
Yep, done it. Now, the only thing is your healing is an action. Your Ray of Frost is also an action. So you'll need to pick which one you want to do.
My healing.
You can do heal.
Survived the round.
Yeah, that's fine. So the damage from the Ray of Frost doesn't go ahead. But the healing does. Okay, yep, no problem. As it's your turn, the unicorn is going to move. It's going to... You know what? Technically, this isn't cheating either. So it says you have to move at least 20 feet in a straight line, right? So I'm going to have her move 1. That's 5, 10.
You'll have to go another one.
2, 3, and then she's going to charge directly straight at the bat.
Yep.
That gives her a free hit, so she's going to deal 2d8 piercing damage without a modifier for some reason. That's fine, not arguing with it. 6 points on the bat, okay. And then following up with a hoof attack, so we'll do 1d8. 1d20 plus 7. That will strike. So the damage for the hoof. What was it? Where is it? Where is it? Hooves. 2d6 plus 4. Well, the plus 4 is enough to kill it anyway, so won't even bother rolling. So you just see as your starry unicorn. Yeah, that could be her name. Star. So Star dashes forward, impales the bat with her horn, And then Star decides that that isn't enough, so she tramples this bat as she rears up and brings her hoof straight down and slams this bat into the ground, stomping on it a few times, utterly destroying it.
Yeah, trampled bat. I bet that's a bit of a delicacy.
She understands what you're saying. She just swings her head round and looks at, and you hear, maybe we should try that.
Probably not quite as nice as steak.
Okay. With that, she's going to move. She's still at a normal movement. What, wait, does that come out of her movement? Charge. No, it does not. That is a trait, and therefore she still gets her normal movement. So she used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm guessing it's about 40 feet. Movement.
Movement's 80.
50.
Oh, 50, yeah.
So, you know what? She's not going to use it all because... No, I'm actually going to move back to your side, Lyra. I think that's a good play for her. And of course, another round has gone, therefore she will tick down to 4. You can see that as the rounds go by, the magic that is within her, it starts to fade a little. She's not losing any strength by any imagination or any means, but you can see what is holding her to this plane is starting to dissolve, and much like the zombies and the skeletons that you fought, the power that holds them there is starting to wane. And you hear in your mind, Lyra, I don't have long, but I'll do what I can.
I'll give her a thank you.
Blink bat moves 5, 10, 15, 20. Moving things off out of view. 2, 3, 4. That's, yep, that's right. 15, 20, 25, 30. And a direct line straight towards you, Lyra. It's going to charge as best it can towards you. Where's my... where is it? There it is. It's 1d20 plus 4. Okay, so it rolls an 8. Now, I know your AC is higher than that. So, as you see this next bat turn its body into its aerodynamic dart, arrow-like form, you know what's coming. You prepare yourself for the charge, and soon after it comes. And as you feel that the bat has got within a certain distance of you, you take your staff and you whack straight out in front of you, and you knock it to the side. It ends up... Ooh, that's that one. I want that one there. Nope. Why is it... Oh, no, I'll zoom in a bit. Make the boxes easier to grab. Okay, move out of the way. There we go. It's not working. There we go. All right.
Does it end up a bit...
It's a bit shaken up after the strike, but it's not completely off kilter. It flew to the side of you instead of actually striking at you. But the attack that it can still do is still possible, and you haven't damaged it in any way. You've just knocked it off course. It is going to use its claws to try and hit you for a dirty 20 for 7 points of slashing damage. That's a maximum damage roll. As it tears through any armor that you may have and into your flesh, you can feel those claws sinking in. That's the one. That's all it can do. So it's going to bring in. Nope, that's it. That one can't move any further. Turn 3. Cornan, we're back with you.
Ooh, excuse me, frog in my throat there.
Okay.
I will move close to the bat and have another swing.
Yep.
In fact, I get my sneak attack because it's engaged with another enemy.
Correct. So we are looking at a 7. A 7 is going to miss dreadfully.
It didn't apply sneak attack either, which it should have done. I know it missed, but it just didn't.
Did you tick it on?
Yeah, I've ticked it. I'm just having a look.
If you toggled it on, it should apply it. But not to worry. So, with the miss, what do you want to do?
I will hold my position. In fact, no. I'll cunning action disengage.
Yeah. Do the roguey stuff. Yeah, good. Give yourself a bit of distance.
Basically, go around this plinth here.
Mm-hmm.
Get to a point where I can see it. So yeah, just going around the plinth, so behind it.
Yep. So you circled it. Yeah. Okay. Lyra. So Lyra, at the start of your turn, you're going to regenerate whatever your healings is. What is it? It does say. It says on the spell itself. So we get the spells, we get 2 Diablo spells. This one, healing, is down the bottom. No, it's not. It's at the top. Healing is 1 plus your 1 plus your Constitution's modifier. You sound a bit broken up there.
Sound messing around again.
There we go.
So yeah, I've put my healing on.
Yep. And then then we just change that number to 2. There we go. All right. So your turn. What do you want to do?
Definitely going very fast this time.
Yeah. It's attack, so it's disadvantage.
Going to hit.
A 9 will not hit.
Oh, shoot.
You try to lead the beam, you think the way the bat is going, and it darts the opposite way just as you release.
And I dodged his and he dodged mine.
Absolutely. There's a lot of dodging going on. We're still with you.
Yeah.
In fact, you've attacked the bat. No, she's not in range. Carry on.
Yeah, I don't think there's much more I can do because I haven't got no other actions and I've got no bonus actions at the moment. So
I was going to use the unicorn legendary, but I can't because she's not next to the bat.
She's not next to the bat, but she's next to me.
Yeah.
No, that's
But-
me.
Okay. So the bat is. What should we do? Now surrounded. Well, this one needs to move in. So, 2, 3. This one is going to charge towards you in a straight line directly towards Cornan. I think you're on that square, aren't you, Cornan? So we'll put you there. Yeah. So this can fail. It's a d20 plus 4. There we go. So that's already set up. What's that one success nonsense? So that is 9. So a 9 is going to miss.
Yeah.
Okay. So it ends up moving towards the side of you there. It does get its normal attack, so it is going to use these claws to try and rake through any armor that you may have. A 19 for 5 points of slashing damage. And then on top of that, we've got the other bat who's focusing on you, Lyra, already. So we're just going to... is she injured? Is it injured? I can't remember. It's not injured. Nope. There's no point in biting. Yeah, sharp claws. Here we go. That's a miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Turn 4. Conan, you're up.
Gone through my character sheet there. I will attack the one that's just next to me.
Yep, with the sword.
Yep,
Go ahead.
indeed.
A 10. A 10.
10 to hit, and if it does hit, just normal 5 slashing damage.
A 10 fails, I'm afraid.
I thought it might.
Worse, they are very weak creatures. They are very small and very fast. They are hard to hit when in flight.
It'd be just as bad with a bow and arrow, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I've got just the same modifiers to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that'll be me.
Yeah, until you complete your training.
Yes.
Yep, okay. Lyra, we're back with you and the unicorn, so we'll wait for you to do your actions, and I'll do the unicorns.
Okay, I'll go. I sounded like I was doing feedback then.
Yeah,
You did.
a little bit.
Yeah, I'll restart my call thing in a minute. Rare frost for me. On the nearest one to me.
Okay, attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 15.
Yeah, 15 still hits. Roll that. Damage is 5. Wonderful. Yep. And this one, although it is not really moving anywhere, is now chilled. Till the next turn. Are you doing anything else for your turn?
Other than putting my healing points on, no.
Yep. We'll do that. There you go. So for the unicorn's turn, she's going to move 1 step forward to place her in attack range, and she's going to try to stomp on the bat, I believe. Yes, she will do. So I need that open. I need 1d20 plus 7. Roll to hit. Yep, I'd say so. So the damage is 2d. Where are we? 2d6 plus 4. There we go. Oh wow! A nice whopping 11 points of damage. This bat is just crushed into the ground beneath her feet. Moving forwards, she's going to turn to face the second bat facing you. In fact, she's going to place herself between You. And as you are currently got the attention, this is going to be attack with advantage. So we got a 1d20 roll +7 for the horn as it tries to drive its horn home. Can I make it with advantage? Is there a way to? No. I'll just roll it twice. 1d20 +7. And again. A 24. That's going to hurt. So the horn ends up driving straight through the back of this bat, tearing through one of its wings. Let's see how bad it does. Is it 2d8? Unicorn, 2d... Where are we? 1d8 +4. So 1d8 +4. For 9 points of piercing damage. As it tears a big horn-sized hole straight through one of its wings. It starts to fall in height. For your next attack, I'm going to give you advantage. Even though it is focused on you, the amount of damage that it's just done and the status that it's in, the condition that it's in, from that one attack alone has almost wiped it out. So
Awesome.
that's going to be you, Cornan. So with your blade, you're standing out. Basically, this creature is now prone. You can have a go at finishing it off. With advantage, please.
Here we go, then.
Because it's basically on the floor now after that strike.
Yeah. Sneak attack.
Oh, yes, that's what you wanted. The first one would have missed, but you realign your blade and bring it straight down, plunging it straight through the head of the bat as it struggles to get up in height. You basically pin this thing to the ground as your blade goes straight through the back of its neck, into the body, and straight onto the floor.
That's what we like to see.
Beautiful. And with that, the combat is over for the time being. You are free to do what it is you want to do. We'll drop the turn order down. We don't need that anymore. We don't need these anymore.
I'm just doing a time check.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to have to
It's all good. It's all good.
make a move.
It's all right. Do you want to just do the search of the area quick and then call it a day?
Yeah,
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
sounds like a plan.
All right. Good stuff. All right. So, I'm going to say that the last action, even though she's got like 3 turns left, the last action that Star is going to do is she's going to offer her help as best she can with the searching of this area. And for that reason alone, she will disappear after this, and I will give her advantage on her roll.
Okay, is she able to heal everybody before she leaves?
Yeah,
or is,
yeah, I'll do everything like that. Yeah, she's got 1 more heal that she can do.
is that back to full or?
It'll give you 11 hit points back. So, who needs it more, basically, at this point? I think Cornan is okay.
I'm only down 6 points.
Yeah.
So
Down by 10, so.
Okay.
yeah,
So, yeah.
that's a greater proportion for you than me. So
Absolutely. So she will kneel. Kneel. She will drop her head down to your shoulder level and just tap you on the shoulder. And you feel that the cosmic energy from you and her combine, and you end up with an extra 11 points of healing. On top of that, you also have your regen, which kicks in and then dissipates. So it'll give you another hit point. which should leave you in a fairly decent condition. After this, Star is going to disappear, but before she goes, as a leaving gift, she's going to do what did I say she had for a modifier? Is it 3? So 3. So plus 3. 1d20 plus 3. And again. Oh, there you go. So she manages to get a nice 22 to add to your total.
Very nice.
And as she does so, she looks to you, Lyra.
So,
and you just watch her body fade from existence. And all you hear is goodbye, my friend.
yes.
And my 20 is just bombed out on me, so it's just reloading.
It's okay.
Here we go.
It hit you back.
Yes, I've got the lovely rainbow ball of hell. So it's perception, isn't it, that I need for...
Or investigation, whichever one's better for you.
Yeah.
They're both just as bad for me. There we go, 15.
That's a good roll.
Solid. That's 52 in total.
Indeed.
Right then.
Max in it.
Well, there's proof that you can get above 30. Where are we? Set loot. There it is, right. A 52 will get you 4 loot rolls. Sorry, no. I can't read. 5 loot rolls.
Very nice.
Yep, 5 loot rolls. It's up to you. Decide. Oh, wow. Straight up with a magical ring. Very nice. Okay.
You go for the 3, Lyra.
Or spell tome.
This is literally everything that you could possibly want, Lyra. Like, literally everything is there. A staff, a rejuve potion, an identifier tome, an amulet, and a ring. Like, literally...
The fact that you can now cast Identify is epic.
Home.
Yes, you have. Yeah, that's what Colin said. You got the Identify tome now, so you can actually learn that and cast it.
Hey!
Providing you have the intelligence to do so.
Oh no, what's the intelligence level? That's probably a 10, isn't it?
That's 2 sessions where your last loot rolls have just been phenomenal. Well, I mean, you've been touched by a unicorn, so I mean, what else do you need? Where is it? Devilish spells, tomes. Identifies right down the bottom. You need intelligence of 8.
Oh, I've got intelligence of 9. So yes.
There you go.
Perfect. So you now have access to one of the most important spells, and possibly overlooked spells, in the game. You only have it at rank 1, obviously, because it only has 1 effect. Yeah.
And I just need to keep myself up with mana potions.
Yeah. It does cost you 5 mana to use. Okay, so it will.
Oh, yeah, the mana potions a fraction of the cost of a
Identifies or a recharge.
Indeed, they are. Indeed, they are. Providing you have access to them. Eventually, you might want to make your own.
And I can make my own potions as well.
That's what I mean. So eventually, you might want to make your own to keep yourself topped up with that. You'll save a lot of money in the long run because you won't have to rely on shop stock, and you won't have to rely on Kane to overcharge you for his service. So, ideally, yeah, that is a great find. That is a great find.
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Yes, Merry Christmas. What can I say? Roll20 does like to stiff people, but sometimes it can be really nice to them, and I think right now it's one of those times.
It certainly seems to be playing.
So
we've got another magical staff as well.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So that could be a backup if ever you need if you don't have a mana potion to use it, you go, oh, I'll just use one of the charges instead.
Yes.
Job's a good one. All right, so
Minor rejuvenation potion, another magical stuff.
yeah, don't forget to
And
mark down what you've got.
Yes, I have.
Yep. So the staff takes 4 spaces. Rejuve you can put straight on your belt.
Yep.
Spell tome is 4 normally, but as you're probably just going to learn it straight away. So don't worry about that. The amulet and the magical ring are also 1 each. So there we go. So a total of 6 inventory if one person is taking all that. If you're dividing it, then
let's have one.
yeah. Wow, impressive. I have to say,
There we go.
you're really in a good position in the game right now. You've got identify, you've got healing magic. Yeah, you're doing really well. Well done, guys. Well done.
Excellent.
And happy Christmas to both of you, I suppose.
Indeed. Indeed. Happy Christmas for the upcoming events.
Because we're not going to see each other before New Year now, so that's going to be it.
No.
Happy,
No, this-
happy.
Indeed. You guys have a fantastic time. And
Yeah.
don't get any drunker than I will, because I will be drinking a lot.
I've got a drink because
Oh,
I've got health issues that stop me from
Right.
Manipulating my liver. So I have to abstain from that, unfortunately.
I
but
shall drink enough for the both of us then.
Yeah, it doesn't stop me having fun. I like to enjoy the energy of the people around me. So
Excellent.
All
No,
good. That's what
you
it's
don't
about.
have to drink to have fun.
That's what it's all about.
Indeed. All right then, guys.
Just
Thank
so-
you very much.
Just so you know, before you go, as we are starting from here, when we reconvene in the new year, I'm just going to have Dorian come down and find you. He's going to wander around and go, I'm sure that there is somewhere, and then just follow the bodies, and
Yeah.
away we go. We'll all be back in this room, rearing to go, and you can
Superb.
destroy barrels and check things that you haven't checked before, etc.
Yeah, there's some barrels and there's that lectern to check when we come back.
Absolutely, something to look forward to again.
Will he witness the dissipation of the unicorn?
Sadly, well, it could come back. I mean, if you roll on that one, but I'm thinking that there may be an appearance at some point. We never know.
Yeah, sure, fun.
Very helpful.
Very, very helpful.
Very, very helpful.
Especially since we were down a player. So yeah.
Absolutely.
In all fairness, it was more than a replacement for Dorian.
Yeah, an in-character, he has no idea what's gone on. He's been
Nope.
replaced by a horse.
We're
Yeah,
going to be
by a horse. It was very useful.
very, very, very.
A celestial horse. Right, okay. Thanks very much, guys. And Merry Christmas to both of you. And I'll see you in the new year.
Indeed. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
Okey-dokey. Yep, they've both gone. Right, so... Wow, what a great session to end the year on. Yeah, as I said before in our previous session, and also reiterated in this one, we are not going to be joining together for the next session, which would normally be, I believe, the weekend just after Christmas time, or maybe just before. A lot of us are going to be busy over that period of the year, so we're just going to leave it for this year. Might be different next year, I don't know, but for this year we're just saying no, we're not going to continue. We're going to take a break, which is rightfully so. We've got friends and family that we want to spend time with, and this is the best time of year to do so. So with that in mind, we will be picking up again in January in 2026. We will be playing I believe the first weekend of the year, which is going to be really interesting. So look forward to that. This session has been an absolute blast. real curveballs for me as the DM. I should probably have a look at some of the things that come up on the Wild Magic list, to be totally honest, because that really took me as a surprise. So I do apologise for not being as prepared as what I normally am, but I had everything else ready and was raring to go, and then that happened, and I was like, well, I have no idea what this is all about. So, yeah, I'll get better, and we'll do better. But thank you everyone for turning up today, who turned up. Obviously, Dorian, you couldn't play. Sal, we do miss you, even though we were joking about replacing you. You aren't replaceable at the moment, so we do miss you playing the game with us. We do hope that you are safe and that you come back to us in the new year, and that you also have a very Merry Christmas. This session will be uploaded as quick as I can. I want to try and get it done as soon as possible. I will do it potentially tonight if I get time, but if not, it will be most likely tomorrow morning or something. It will be on my YouTube in the playlist, and inside the video will be in the description area will be links to our Facebook page, our Discord, our website, and all other stuff which is useful, like timestamps and stuff like that for the video itself. Yeah, I'm still a bit gobsmacked as to what has happened today, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, great session to everybody who showed up, and we will reconvene within the third level of the dungeon when we start in the new year. By all means, if you enjoy what you see us do, we don't make any profit from this at all. We are just friends that play together. We've been playing for a little while together. Some of us have been playing a lot longer than the others, but overall it doesn't matter how long, as long as you gel well, which I find in most D&D tables. So if you do enjoy what you see, by all means give us a like and subscribe. If you want to, you don't have to, but it's an option. I would also encourage people to make any comments, see what you're thinking and what your feelings are on the campaign, on certain things or aspects that are within the campaign, certain systems that you enjoy. Tell me if you've got a favorite character, if you like certain art styles, if you are a fan of isometric gaming, anything really. Just drop a comment and let's get chatting. So with that all said and done, there's nothing else to really go over. So once again, thank you to the viewers, and once again, thank you to my players. And I will see you all in the new year. But until then, my dear travelers, my dear friends, until we meet again, goodbye for now.